What's going on, everybody? I don't know if all of y'all saw it yet, but if you haven't got the chance to see it, go see that new Infinity War. Man, listen, that movie is the shit. I mean, from beginning to end, masterpiece. I mean, the Russo brothers, Joe and Anthony Russo. I mean, they did a terrific job on, bringing all of those core characters together. Coming off the success of the hugely successful Black Panther film. Um, that film, man, was just awesome. Um, and I would have to say honestly that my favorite scene in the film honestly was I mean I don't even know where to begin because actually I will admit this. I am pissed off that Thanos not only killed my boy Loki, but he also beat the Hawk up like the Hawk wasn't shit. And I mean, I was like, I'm sitting there, and and the Hawk he come out, boom, 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 boom. Now I'm like, okay, yeah, my nigga Hawk, he giving that nigga that work, he working that nigga. And then all of a sudden, Thanos just come out of nowhere and he just get the dog in my nigga. I'm like, what the fuck? Like that ain't supposed to happen. Like, you don't just whoop the Hawk ass like the Hawk is just some old bumfuck ass, Rudy Poo ass motherfucker. Like, no, the Hawk, he smashes shit. This is what he does. I mean, the Hawk, he beats shit up. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I was a little heartbroken a little bit to see my boy Hawk get beat up like that. That shit kind of had me in my feelings a little bit. I'm like, no, my boy Hawk don't never get beat up like that. I'm like, you know what I'm saying? That's like some bullshit, man. Like, Hawk don't, like I said, Hawk don't get beat up like that, man. So I'm like, what the fuck? Like, then, Thanos comes along and then he kills my boy Loki. I had the same face when he choked my boy Loki out and Loki died. I had the same face, this face right here. This was the same face I had many, many years ago when you, James Cameron, yeah, I'm talking to you, James Cameron, when you decided to kill off my favorite space marine ever, played by Bill Paxton in the second Aliens film that you directed. You decided to kill off my boy Hudson. Remember when Hudson was out there with the gun, shooting all the aliens and shit, and then the one punk ass alien come up out the ground and grab him and then pull him on the ground and shit. Every time I watch that scene in that movie, because I got Aliens on my computer right now, I got the the special extended cut. But every time I watch that scene with my boy Bill Paxton get pulled under by that punk ass alien, this is always my face. Every time I watch that movie, this is always my face. Because it was some bullshit. Like, how in the fuck you just gonna kill off like the best motherfucking Marine in the whole movie? Like he was just some old Rudy Poo candy ass or something. Nah, man, I ain't buying that shit, man. I mean, me personally, myself, I ain't buying that shit. I ain't buying it one bit. I mean, that was some straight up bullshit that you did, Mr. Cameron. But other than that, though, Infinity War, #1 movie of all time. This goes to you, DeCarlo, as well. But nigga, like I said, me and you been arguing about this since 2011, and I've always told you that DC don't got nothing on Marvel when it comes to the movies and everything. I mean, Marvel is kicking DC's ass every which way they go. Marvel is kicking their ass, and I'm almost willing to bet. Well, I don't really know yet, but I'm almost willing to bet that the new Captain Marvel film that's coming out next year is going to be Marvel's answer to DC's Wonder Woman. I mean, I could be wrong, but I never saw Wonder Woman. I never really had a I never really had a reason to see it. Not because I'm sexist or nothing like that. It ain't my kind of movie. I mean, I don't know, man. I mean, maybe one day if I see it somewhere on DVD for cheap or something, maybe I might buy a copy of it and watch it. Probably not, but you know, whatever. But yeah, I just wanted to make this quick little video letting everybody know out there that if you haven't seen Infinity War yet, go see it. It's worth every dollar. And even though the movie is almost 3 hours long, but you won't even, you know, it don't even feel like a 3 hour movie. Real talk. I mean, that's just how good of a job that they did, you know, on the movie. And I'm not going to, you know, spoil any more of the movie for those who haven't saw it. You know what I'm saying? But definitely, I encourage you to go see it, man. It's a damn good film. Once again, kudos to you, Kevin Feige. You know, the master behind the MCU universe. Good job. Keep up the good work. And most importantly, Mr. Feige. I don't give a damn what Disney said. Listen, as long as you are in charge of Marvel Studios, I don't give a damn what he asked for. Pay Robert Downey Jr. whatever the fuck he want. Because we all know that it's going to cost you less to pay him out of the budget than what the movies are going to make back in the box office. So what you're going to pay Robert Downey is going to just be a drop in the bucket to the amount of money that y'all going to, you know, that y'all are going to make, you know, with him in the movies or whatever. So definitely keep Robert Downey Jr. a star. Keep him as Iron Man. Absolutely. A totally unrecastable role in my book. But yeah, but like I said, Kevin Feige, Russo brothers, Robert Downey, y'all got my support. 100%. Good job, everybody over there at Marvel. Keep up the good work.